Hey Cancer, welcome to your October 2022 Astrological Forecast. A very special thank you to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. And if you're new to this channel, and if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, okay? And also check out the links below in my description box there. There's a link there to my website. If you want more information on services that I offer, and there's also something there called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only have maybe one or two things that you would like to know about your chart. And there's also that new report, the Love and Money Monthly Report. Okay, so read about that below. So anyways, you guys, this is what I look at when I do your readings. Okay, I don't know if you could see this. Pretty good, whatever. Okay, anyways, these are always cold readings. Okay, whatever I'm saying for the first time when I'm looking at your chart. Okay, I'm not winging it though. I'm just saying this for more or less the first time. Okay, so anyways, I have to wear my glasses this time. Okay, I can't see any of this without these glasses right now because my eyes are really bad just due to like sinus pressure. I can't, it's affecting my vision. Okay, anyway, so the month starts off with the sun in Libra. Okay, the sun and Venus actually are in Libra up until the 23rd. Mercury moves into Libra on the 10th, just for the first like 10 days of the month. Okay, first of all, Mercury does turn direct on the 2nd in the sign of Virgo in your 3rd house. Okay, 3rd house is ruled by Mercury, so your communications may have been like really kind of bad, or even trying to travel and whatever, you know, so you may have been affected a little bit more than some of the other signs because the retrograde period was in your house of communications and travel and everything. Okay, so when Mercury turns direct on the 2nd, it will take a few days to really kick in there, but you know, by the 10th, I would have to say that the mail that you hadn't received will suddenly start to show up, or messages that you didn't get, or conversations that were misinterpreted, or whatever, you know, things, even just trying to travel. You know, standing in long lines or waiting in traffic is also another Mercury retrograde thing. So all of that just start to disappear, okay? So once these planets, though, once Mercury moves into Libra in your 4th house, okay, on the 10th, it's moving actually very fast because it moves into Scorpio on the 29th. So this short period of time that it's going to be in your 4th house of your personal life, your family life, your home life. It's where you physically live, okay, and the property surrounding your home or wherever it is that you live, okay. It's also the people you live with, your family or roommate, or even if you live alone, okay, but it's also your past and your childhood, how you were raised, you know, it's like your very foundations, okay. So anyways, when planets are here, usually people, I don't know, like to do stuff to their home. They like to spruce it up in some way, especially having Venus here is running neck to neck with the sun right now, up until the 23rd, and then when they both move together into Scorpio, okay, on the 23rd also. So anyways, this is when you do things like, this isn't the big heavy stuff, but this is when you buy like new drapes or comforters or throw pillows, something or other, rugs, you know, but you could just be doing things for, you know, because the holidays are coming up. You could even be not redecorating, but yeah, you could be redecorating, but also decorating for the holidays. You could possibly even be hosting a Halloween party or attending one yourself. You could have people over at least once this month, but maybe more than that. Or you could be over someone else's place watching like movies. And I would have to say, because it's October, they would be like horror films or something or other, okay? But you could also have more contact with your family right now, sisters, brothers, cousins, even, okay, or your parents. But whatever it is that you're doing, it's like a revolving around your home. Okay, you're doing more things at home, or as far as romance goes, whatever it is, you're doing in a home setting, like dinner. At someone's place or at your place. So any kind of romance that you're involved in right now, it's more than likely occurring more often in a home setting. So you're spending time at each other's place, okay? So there's a full moon in Aries on the 9th, okay? Where you have Aries in your chart is your 10th house of your career and your social status, more or less. But it's your public life. It's how you're known to the public, professionally and personally. And you have Jupiter here right now. It is retrograde. You could possibly be hearing about a past job that you were interested in. You could be hearing from an old boss. Anything, if you are some kind of visibly sociable person, that you do get some kind of publicity, even if it's just like on social media. You could be receiving something like that right now, even someone talking about what you have done in the past, like your past achievements or something or other. But anyway, so this full moon in your 10th house could just possibly take you away from your personal life for a little while. It's a full moon will bring things to a head in some way or other, okay? So where they can be dealt with and done away with. And this is happening in your most public house in your chart. So something could occur, like even if you are out in public at this time, or it could occur in public, like on social media, where someone possibly goes overboard in whatever it is that they're saying about you or even to you. And I would have to say that this is in regards to your personal life, your family life, your childhood, your past. It could be about your current position as far as your career goes, but it could even be about your current personal status, okay? So somebody could just I don't know, I don't want to say bait you, but they could just say something that is really, really off the mark, okay? They're maybe even getting a little bit too familiar with you. That could be it right there. Someone is a little bit too personal, and it's offensive, okay? So that's all. You would just more or less put them in their place. It's not, I don't think it's a very big deal. It's just that someone may take liberties in regards to you, okay, that they shouldn't. So anyways, the Sun and Venus moving together into Scorpio on the 23rd, into your 5th house where you have the sign of Scorpio. Mercury moves here on the 29th, and there's a new moon partial solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio on the 25th. So this is a new beginning, and this partial solar eclipse, even though it's partial, it's still an eclipse, okay? So it gives a lot of energy to this new moon, which makes it last extra longer than it normally would. And this is occurring in your 5th house of fun and romance and speculation, gambling, okay? Entertainment of any kind, sports, children, anything to do with children, but it is creative in, creativity and any kind of project that you're dealing with, something like that. But it's also romance and more or less like fun, okay? So you could be beginning something new at this time. It could be a new creative project, or it could be a new romance or potential, something that has the potential to become romantic, okay? So, or you have started maybe playing some kind of new game, even if it's a card game, or casinos, so you're playing slot machines or something or other, but it's fun. Whatever it is, you're doing something fun. It could even be some new form of recreation for you, it's something new for you. It could be something that's been around for ages, but you're finally trying it yourself. Okay, so brings you an awful lot of nice possibilities. And like I said, the solar eclipse will make this new beginning in this area of your life last extra long. Okay, so there are two planets that are turning direct at this time. Okay, Pluto in Capricorn turns direct on the 8th, and where you have Pluto in your chart and Capricorn in your chart is your 7th house. It's directly across from your first house. Capricorn is your opposite sign. You've had to deal with this planet here for many, many years. It will be moving very soon into Aquarius, so you won't have to deal with it any longer. And when it's retrograde, sometimes that means that, you know, whoever or whatever kind of restrictions you've had in your life have really become even, when it's retrograde, they become even like more of a problem when this planet turns direct. They're easier to deal with, but Pluto opposed Sun or your ascendant or whatever other planets you have in Cancer just means that you have had someone yanking your chain for years now. If it's not a person, it's a government office of some kind, you know, always having to jump through hoops, always feeling like you're under someone's thumb. Whatever, okay, so this planet is turning direct on the 8th, and things will be moving again in that area of your life of close relationships, okay, partnerships, business, romantic, or close friend, okay, or any kind of arrangement or agreement that you have with someone, okay. Saturn turns direct on the 23rd. You have Saturn in your 8th house where you have the sign of Aquarius. 8th house is the house of other people's resources and money. Having Saturn here, this is the house of endings and death, actually. Death sometimes is actually literal in astrology, but usually what this is the death of a way of life, or a way of thinking, or some kind of habit or other, and then bringing about a new beginning, okay? So maybe there was, I would have to say that someone that could have passed away in your life, and 8th house is the house of legacies and inheritances and passive money, period, okay? So, maybe you were on the receiving end, or should have been on the receiving end of some kind of inheritance, and I would have to say that that would get moving again, at least from the 23rd on, when Saturn turns direct. Okay, there could have been a slowdown in anything, you know, any kind of financial institution could have been a real pain in the ass for you. So even like in America, the IRS. Okay, some kind of tax place or whatever. So anyway, maybe you weren't getting anywhere when this planet was retrograde. When it turns direct, it's time to start again, you know, to make right whatever it was you were trying to do. Okay, still not going to be easy, but it'll be easier now that this planet is direct. Okay, now Jupiter is retrograde, right, in Aries, and it actually falls back into Pisces very briefly on the 28th. It falls back into your 9th house where you have the sign of Pisces, okay? So this could affect you a little bit more, even though it will be in late degrees of Pisces. You're still a water sign, and Pisces is a fellow water sign. So this planet in your 9th house of long-distance travel and communications means that if you, at one time you were supposed to travel somewhere, possibly take the trip of a lifetime, you may be doing that now, or actually even traveling for work, suddenly being given the opportunity to do just that. It could be like a really dream, like the trip of a lifetime, you know, something that you've always wanted to do. 9th house is also the house of adventure and exploration. and learning, you know. So maybe you were even taking a trip in order to learn something, but it's also something very interesting. You could have possibly even been learning something for your job, to enhance your prospects, you know. But again, it's something that you were learning because you wanted to know it, though. Okay. Now, I do have to mention Mars is still in Gemini in your 12th house where you have Gemini. It's here up until March. Okay, it will be turning retrograde on the 30th. 12th house is the house of secrets. Okay, actions taken by you or someone else behind the scenes. And I've mentioned before, if you've ever listened to my previous videos, that sometimes having Mars in the 12th house means that you're not the only one doing this, that there could actually be someone in your life that is also acting against you behind the scenes, okay, in secret. But I do have to mention, though, that it creates a trine, very nice trine to Saturn in Aquarius in your 8th house, okay, on and off, these planets, okay. So we've got the 12th house of hidden matters, okay. We've got the 8th house of resources, other people's resources and money. So I would have to say, if there is something going on here with some kind of an inheritance, or if there is money that is coming to you through an insurance payout, in fact, that Jupiter back into your 9th house in Pisces could be just that, you know, word that you've won a lawsuit or something or other, or money that was supposed to be yours anyway, that you've had to fight for and all that, is finally being freed up, okay? So this will keep happening. You know, you'll still be able to go after something or other, even in secret. Okay, with excuse me, this Mars in your 12th house. After eighth house matters, which is passive money. Okay, money from an insurance payout, a legal settlement, a tax refund, a bank or a credit card company that owes you because they screwed up your bill in some way or other. Okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Cancer on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Capricorn, and those dates are the 2nd, 3rd, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 10th, 11th, 12th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and 31st. The best time for your career is the 8th, 9th, and 10th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So, you guys, don't forget to check out your weekly forecasts. Okay, and happy Halloween. See you next week. Bye.